guys, today we're going to be learning about inside a cell. Okay, so let's get right to it. Okay, so this is a diagram of a cell. So now let's find out the parts. First, we have the Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus processes and packages proteins made on ribosomes ready for use inside or outside of a cell, and it looks like that. Next, we have the vesicle. This bag takes proteins from the Golgi apparatus and carries them to where they're needed. Right now, we have the cell membrane. This flexible membrane surrounds the cell and controls when it enters and exits, and consists of double layer of lipid fat molecules containing proteins that have different jobs to do. So in the cell membrane, this is the lipid layer. Double layer of lipid fat molecules forms the main part of the membrane. Protein. This protein channel transports substances in or out of the cell. Glycoprotein. This tag identifies the cell to other cells. So let's read more about inside a cell. Your body is made of trillions of cells, each too small to see without a microscope. These cells aren't all the same. There are about 200 different types, each with their own size, shape, and contents. Each type of cell has a particular task. Just as a body has an organ, such as the heart, the cell has organelles, such as mitochondria. These parts work together to make a cell a living unit. In addition, tiny rods, including microtubules, move organelles and form kind of skeleton that supports and shapes the shell. Okay, next we have the mitochondria. So, these sausage-shaped organelles are the cell's power stations. They release the energy from glucose and other food drives that cells use to drive their many activities. And then we have centrioles. These are two bunches of microtubes play a key part in cell division. Now this is the inside of a mitochondria. This is the inner membrane, the ATP synthase, with the energy carrier. Okay, moving on. Microvilli. This side is not always in many cells, but some of them do have it. These structures increase the area of the cell's surface so it's better taking substances, but not all cells have them. Next, we have the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now, there's a smooth endoplasmic reticulum and a rough endoplasmic reticulum. So the rough one is a network of tubes and flattened bags, makes and transports proteins to other substances. Next, we have a ribosome. A ribosome is a tiny structure that makes the proteins that build and run the cell. Now, you can think of the nucleus as the main center of the cell. It's the control center containing all the DNA and genetic material. This huge part of the cell is called a nucleus. Next, we have a lysosome. A lysosome is one of these. It's a membrane bag that contains enzymes that break down unwanted substances and recycle worn-out organelles. Now we have this inner part. This is the cell membrane and cell wall, if it's a plant cell. And this is the cytoplasm. a jelly-like fluid in which organelles float. The cytoplasm contains proteins and other substances. Fun fact, the longest cells in our body are the neurons that stretch almost 3 feet, which is 1 meter, from the spinal cord to the feet. Microtubules. These structures help shape the cell and move organelles. So what's an organelle again? It's one of these. Okay, so let's continue. So, this is a vesicle. It's the bag that contains water and food taken into the cell. No cell is exactly like the one shown here, but this is an example shows the features that are found in many body cells. Each busy living cell consists of an outer membrane, cytoplasm, and different organelles. Most cells have a control center called the nucleus. Another fun fact. In 1 million years, the time it would take to count all the body cells at the rate of 1 per second. Wow. Okay, now let's look at the types of cells. Each type of cell has its own shape and size related to its own vital task in the body. So this is a red blood cell, are donut-shaped and let them pick up and carry oxygen easily throughout the body. Nerve cells, long, thin, and carry electrical signals over long distances. This helps your brain tell your parts of your body what to do and when. Next, we have muscle cells. They can contract and relax to produce movement. Then, epidermal cells in the skin fit tightly together to form a protective layer for your skin. Then there's fat cells, are filled with droplets of liquid fat as an energy store. Cone cells in the eye to detect light, helping us to see. Now let's move on to cell lifespans. Different types of body cell have different lifespans, such as some skin cells are worn out away quickly. Other cells wear out and self-destruct. They're replaced with more of their kind by special cells called stem cells. A white blood cell is fighting infection, so they usually last only a day. So skin cells, they also wear out and change every 30 days usually. Liver cells, 12 to 18 months. Muscle cells, 15 years. And some nerve cells in the brain can even last a whole lifetime. That's pretty crazy. Now that's it today for All About a Cell. Thanks for watching. Bye! Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell and share more videos. Bye!